I'd like to speak for a few minutes about the topic of transformation of human consciousness. This topic is one that's being discussed around the world now, because the time is now that we are being transformed. Human consciousness is transforming into divine awareness, and we are in the process, this very magnificent process of awakening to who we really are, awakening to our divine potential, awakening to all the gifts, all the magnificence, all of the blessings that wait for each one of us as soon as we begin to move beyond the limitations of human consciousness, the mind, and into the great expansion of divine consciousness, which begins as we enter into the heart and as we move upward through the developmental stages of our being through each one of the energy centers that we have. So human consciousness is in the process right now of awakening. It is in the process of letting go of the old beliefs. It's in the process of learning who we are and experiencing that moment by moment by moment. And this is happening all over the planet, all over the world, all over every single continent. Human consciousness is awakening. And the consciousness on this planet, in all aspects, in all areas, is raising its vibration, meaning its awareness, is raising its beliefs, is raising its understanding. And the opportunities right now in this world are phenomenal for awakening, for moving forward, for realizing, fully realizing who we are divinely, who we are humanly and who we are divinely. How we are that blending of heaven and earth as we walk here in physical form, how we are connected into the heavens and grounded into the earth so that we together, heaven and earth, become that divine form, walking, manifesting, creating, and enjoying the wonderful playground as we create it. So the human consciousness is rapidly awakening. And the children being born today, this day, yesterday, and tomorrow are children with great abilities, great insights, great ability to have compassion and love, powerful abilities and energies to heal, great insight about the world and the solutions to the situations in the world. And the very children being born right now are those that will lead us through this passage. They will lead us from this state that we find ourselves into this new age, this golden age it's sometimes called, as we all awaken. And the entire planet, the entire realm of human consciousness, all 6 billion or more of us, are all awakening. Everyone, every single person, whether they are consciously attempting to awaken spiritually, whether they work in a menial job and have never even heard of a religion or God, it makes no difference. Everyone is having the same opportunity to awaken right now into the full potential of who each one of us is. That divine being that dwells within each one of us as us is now moving forward. It's now moving upward, and it's now moving outward into full expression, full consciousness, full awareness, full awakening, full self-realization, whatever your word is for that particular process. And this process is described and defined in all of the religions of the world, in all of the cultures of the world. Everyone has a word for this greater power, this greater knowing, this greater understanding that each one of us now will have the great blessing, the great joy to experience here in this world as the world awakens. And as these next few years go by, just the next few years, each moment that we experience life is a moment to fully awaken. It's a moment to leave behind the kinds of beliefs that we've had. It's a moment to leave behind our reactions and our responses and our emotional upsets. It's a moment to step into a whole new paradigm, a whole new way of being, a whole new opportunity to view life from a new perspective, from a new belief system. And all we have to do is be aware of this opportunity. Desire that we step forward in this way, and then discover within ourselves the truth of who we are, And as we begin to do those simple things, we'll find that we are awakening ourselves. We are moving forward ourselves. And we and those around us will soon begin to rejoice in the joy that we feel flowing through us. And each one of us, as we begin to awaken, as we take the tiny steps to expand ourselves, as we take a moment to forgive and let go of something, to feel compassion instead of anger, to feel love instead of resentment, to feel joy instead of worry. As we begin to take these little tiny steps forward and make a choice to do something even slightly differently, we are taking huge leaps in our consciousness. And that change in our consciousness radiates out from each one of us in our thoughts, in our words, in our actions, in our emotions. It radiates out from each one of us and touches, embraces, connects with all of those around us. All life around us will then begin to respond to the new being that we are, and life will begin to change. And as we change ourselves, we therefore create the opportunity for those around us to change. And as those around us change, those around them change. And this magnificent wave of flowing and opening and awakening begins to spread through the world. And you can be that individual, that agent that creates the change. You can be the one who takes the steps forward. You can be the one who makes a new choice, creates a new response, and lives from a new point of understanding, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, integrity, truthfulness, and awaken yourself and assist others on their path. And I would like to invite everyone to join in this magnificent journey that is now part of our world and available to each and every person, So it is your moment, this is your time, this is your opportunity. Take it and create the change that you desire.